Hello and welcome to the TheAIbumMan, and today at long last, after, oh god, about 5, maybe 6 months, we are returning to Feeding the Trolls, and this is episode 8. And for those of you who are new to the channel, what Feeding the Trolls is, it is a series that I do, well, seems fairly regular at the moment, where I take a look at some of the most offensive and, well, troll-like comments that I've received on my YouTube videos, and, well, find their flaws, and, you know, just generally have a bit of fun looking at them. So this series usually goes down quite well, so, you know, I thought I would return. I found some, what I think are some great comments, and we're going to start off with just, oh my god, okay. So the first video that had some notable troll comments was, no joke, Feeding the Trolls 5, Mr. Muse Fusion's Delusion. Yes, I was trolled on a Feeding the Trolls video. Now, the thing is, you know, you might not guess by who. Well, yeah, I should say, I mean, you will guess by who. By Mr. Muse Fusion. So this video, just tell you in brief, in case you didn't see it, there'll be, you know, it's on my channel, on the Feeding the Trolls playlist, if you haven't seen it. This guy was on one of my most controversial videos, Matt Bellamy's infuriating comments, where I criticised Matt Bellamy, saying that, you know, dubstep was going to sort of become the new metal, etc, etc. I don't want to go into that all over again now. And Mr. Muse Fusion, let's say, you know, had a lot of notable things to say, and they were pretty funny, including saying that he wanted me to put him on this series, so usually I don't do this, but I decided to grant him his wish. And, well, he wasn't the most pleased. So, all in caps, we have 2 comments. So, the first one. Justice, and does it offend you? Yeah, they are fucking electronic bands. How can you voice your opinion on electronic music when you don't even know them? And it's the fucking internet. Does anyone actually care about grammar, you punk ass bitch? And do you realise when I said that I wanted to be so fucking popular, I was joking? You have to be fucking stupid not to understand that. And yeah, thanks for putting me in your video, because that's all I wanted. And can you get a fucking haircut? And the second video, you nasty ass motherfucker. So, you know, he should have said he wanted to be in the video if he didn't want to. You know, how was I meant to know, you know? But, yeah, so, there's definitely some contradictions here. You have to be fucking stupid not to understand that, and yeah, thanks for putting me in your video, so that's probably sarcasm, but, still, you know, it doesn't come over very well, especially the way he's typed it. The internet, does anyone actually care about grammar? Me. I care about grammar. I think grammar is very important wherever you are, if you're on the internet or if you're on the bloody moon. It doesn't make a difference. If you're going to write in English, then write in bloody English. Very simple rules. But unfortunately, Mr. Muse Fusion isn't very capable of that, and instead retorts to swearing every 5 seconds, instead of, you know, he could have had a point. Yes, I don't know much about electronic music, and, you know, if he'd done it slightly calmer way, he could have had a slightly interesting point. But here, he just does it in such a douchebag way that, you know, what's the point in retorting? And then we also have Mike Hunt, who I'm suspicious could be to do with Mr. Muse Fusion, and this is on the same video, who firstly says, "Fuck you, mushroom-looking fuck." I wouldn't say really looked like a mushroom. I think he was referring to my hairstyle. It was a bit sort of more mushroomy. But I wouldn't say general. I really look like a mushroom. I'd say general. I'm pretty different to a mushroom. I'd say many differences, in fact. And then he also commented, "Nice gap in your teeth, mate." Well, thank you. I'm pleased somebody likes it. You know. But you know, trying to fix it. You know. Okay. So, let's get on to the next. So, from Weekly Rock News, Led Zeppelin reunion in 2014, we have, yes, someone else gone on about my hair, Mr. Reventron, "You're such a faggot, cut your fucking hair, and you look like you put a bowl on your head and cut what was showing off." So, I tried to go into an absolutely appalling, hugely probably racist Scottish accent. My hair wasn't the best back then. That was 17th February 2013. Yeah, it was a bit bowly actually. Though I didn't use a bowl to cut it, it certainly wasn't the best, I'm afraid. But still a bit extreme. I don't see why people really give a damn what my hair looks like. If it was black and blue and orange and turquoise, it wouldn't really make a difference to any of the points that I make in my videos. I'm just saying, it really doesn't. Snake Charmer by Snake Charmer, where I album review of Snake Charmer, I should have just said that. And by Capped Skid Mark Goat Cabin. What type of bloody name is Captain Skid Mark Goat Cabin? But that's his name. And he says, such a little wanker. So yeah, I'm such a little wanker. I mean, there really isn't much to say about it except wanky, spelled W-A-N-K-A. It sounds more like Wonka. I'm such a little Wonka. So there you go. Oh, this one's great. So for my Sony PS4 announcement video, we have A2 Meek Pokey, definitely an easy pronounceable name, who firstly just says, loser. Okay, that's, a bit hurtful. Just, have a bit of a cry. Okay, I think I'll recover. Then, he doesn't stop this vicious attack here. He then says, you never are girlfriend, loser. Sorry, I'm French. Okay, I'll forgive the complete grammatical, crap of you never are girlfriend, loser. And I'll take it to, I imagine it interprets probably something like you will never have a girlfriend. I take it it's not replying to the I will never be a girl, which that's true. I have no plans to do that, so great observation there. But I'm going to guess it's, you never have a girlfriend, which, to be honest, is a pretty accurate prediction so far. So, well done there. He's done pretty well, so I can't really, I have nothing to really argue against that point, unfortunately, so I'll just go and drown myself in a pool of my own tears. Okay, Stars Out Tonight by Bowie. Let's see this one. Oh my god, someone else going on about my bloody hair. Okay, you need a better microphone, you static-tastic. Haircut wouldn't go aims. The song is as it is because that's how they want it to be. And you sound like a complete and utter pleb in this. From Joseph Green. Well, I don't use a microphone, I use the inbuilt camera. I've never really had any problems with the quality. It's, not the greatest, but it's not awful. Haircut, why do people give a flying shit about my haircut? Seriously. Oh my god, I cannot cope with this anymore. The song is because it's how it wants to be. I didn't even criticise the song, I enjoyed it a lot. Okay. And you sound like a complete utter pleb. Do I? Okay. Cool, bro. What story? Casetta 333. How should I approach this? You look like an idiot. Do you want to imitate Jagger? You are an overgrown idiot. You shit out on YouTube. Get alive. Get alive. Okay. Do I want to imitate Jagger? Yeah, no, I don't really. I'm not even a big Jagger fan. He's the main reason I don't even like the Stones hugely. I'm not big into the Stones. I don't think Jagger's a great vocalist, but as usual, everyone seems to think that I look like him, which I do a bit. I have to say, I do look a bit like early Jagger. I can't even do that. But I never got this. I could swear I've had another comment where someone calls me an overgrown idiot. I don't understand how I'm overgrown in the slightest. I'm like pretty standard height. I mean, not hugely tall, but not hugely short. Probably something like maybe 5'8" or something. I have no idea. I haven't measured myself for a very long time. But and you shit out on YouTube? Well, I don't. I mean, just like factually, I literally don't film myself taking a shit and then put it on YouTube. That would be a pretty repulsive channel, I have to say. I'm sure there's probably some vlogger who does that, but that's certainly not me. And get a life, well, have one, because otherwise I'd be dead. It's true. Peter Holt. Let's see. Oh my god, this one. More people complain about my appearance. What the fuck are you talking about? Do your research. The guitarist is one of the best in the world. L Slick, you've not done research and you sound stupid. Try putting a nice t-shirt on. Looks like you've just been to rugby. Now, this particular last point is just the fact I was wearing a rugby shirt. Not that I like rugby in the slightest, just that I used to, rugby shirts are kind of warm. Yeah, so I just happened to have a few and wore them. I mean, what difference does it bloody make if I look like I've been bloody playing rugby, or if I look like I've been skydiving? I don't even know how you can particularly look like you've been skydiving, but if you can, or I've been looking like I've been just selling myself out on the streets. What difference does it make to the bloody music? None. Now this next one, this is actually just one that's funny. I'm not actually criticising this one, I just find this one quite hilarious. So this was on my Next Day by Bowie Review. And this is from I'm Waiting for the Man 67, who just simply said, you should narrate erotic novels. Oh my god. I don't know. I think you need one that's sort of deeper, like smoother voices for erotic. Not that I've ever listened to an erotic novel, but that's how I imagine you want some sort of, deep, smooth voice, like the YouTuber with UTech USA. He'd be good at erotic novels, but not me. No, not me. This one. Okay, so on my Caverta, a random mob EP review, you have Tracy Nunn, who may or may not be a nun. Who knows? You are a young fool with too much time on your hands. Maybe you should go out with your mum and play some football and such. What? You are a young fool with too much time on your hands. Maybe you should go out with your mum and play some football and such. Okay, so the first point, too much time on your hands. Not really don't have that much time. Just because I make, that video was like, I don't know, it was under 10 minutes. Having less than 10 minutes a day is not what I really call too much time on your hands. I'd say most people probably have about 10 minutes free, at least in a day. If you don't, then you're probably a slave. And maybe you should go out with your mum and play some football as such. Well, my mum doesn't like football, so I don't think she'd really want to play football with me. And yeah, I don't play football as much as I used to, but I don't see what that has to do with anything. I take it he's trying to sort of say, or she is trying to say, I should maybe go out more, but, we go out sometimes. Okay, so this is my weekly rock news. Let's all laugh at Jeff Strike, and from Bennett Parsons we have "You're scary as fuck, lad." I added the lads bit, but the main "You're scary as fuck." That's basically what he said, and yeah, I am. See, you just shit yourself, didn't you? Okay. God is Dead by Black Sabbath track review. We have Samuel Taylor 7. Are your parents cousins by any chance? No. They're not. Very simple answer there. I know what you're implying, Samuel Taylor, but no, I'm not inbred. Okay, Bad Out of Hell. I keep saying okay after like every single bloody thing. Oh my god, that is so annoying. So, I'm not going to say okay. On my Bad Out of Hell 2 review, by Meatloaf, we have lastly, but definitely not least, Jason Parks. How should I tackle this one? Shut the fuck up, you pie-eyed, gap-toothed fucking wanker, and get on with the music. You're one of a minority of reasons why metal doesn't get a say in mainstream media. Okay, so the first point in caps, shut the fuck up, you pie-eyed, gap-toothed fucking wanker. Bit harsh. I don't see why I'm pie-eyed. My eyes are hardly pies. I mean, they're not that big. They're pretty standard, like, I don't know, eye size. They feel pretty standard eye size. Yeah, I do have gap my teeth, not really something, exactly chose. I don't think anyone would choose that. Get on with the music. Yeah. This one's just one of my stupid statements. Get on with the music. If you want to listen to Bad Out of Hell 2, Back into Hell, which advise you do, Jason Parks 1, then what you should do is not watch an album review of it. Because an album review of it is obviously going to have someone's opinions on the album, not the album itself. What you want to find is maybe go on Spotify, find it, or maybe type on YouTube, Bad Out of Hell 2, full album, and listen to it that way. I don't know what the hell you were expecting from this video, but clearly came here with the wrong intentions, and clearly not in the best of moods. But I don't know, the last sentence you could almost say is a compliment. I'm a minority of reasons why metal doesn't get seen in mainstream media. And well, I'll tell you why I take that as a compliment, because, he's saying that my opinion, has influence and value in the metal community, and that, even though I'm only a minority of reasons, I'm still, somewhere in a reason of why metal doesn't get a say. And while I'd like metal to get more of a say in mainstream media, the fact I have such an influence, according to Jason Parks, with all of my 575 subscribers, and only about 160,000 views, I suppose I could take that as a compliment. Certainly more influence than I actually have, because really I don't have any. But, I don't even know why my video on a non-metal album, a Bat Out of Hell 2, and if you're going to claim it's metal, then just, oh my god, facepalm. Why that affects metal, why this person even watching the video, everything is so confusing, and why you couldn't have just thought, okay, this clearly isn't going to have as much music as I wanted. So, press that little back button and find the album. But no, instead he felt the need to do this. Okay, so that's all we have for this episode. I hope you enjoyed feeding the trolls. I hope you liked the troll comments. And, as usual, all I have to say is long live rock and roll, and don't be a bloody troll.